What's up guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to Forza Horizon 4 Steam Edition. Starting this video off, almost where we left off in the last one. We have just switched over to the autumn season in the prologue here, so go ahead and drive off to our first race. It's going to be the same dirt circuit race that we did in the last episode. They're just going to show us how it looks in the autumn and kind of go over some of the differences that the seasons can make to the exact same race. So we'll just speed down here to the nice orange and red trees. Get to Arnhow's Scramble.
You have arrived at your destination.
And set up the event. I will make sure to increase the difficulty here. And if you were around for the last episode, you'll notice the... Okay, so it's actually telling me. So, go ahead and increase the difficulty to above average. It should be the next step up, so... but if you were around for the last episode, you'll notice we're using the same WRX STI. I did remove the front lights that it came with by default, so... make the car look a little nicer in my opinion, so... Go ahead and jump into the race. Hope that we don't get, too cocky with the difficulty. We are on above average now. We were on average. Alright. Not bad so far. You can see that the track, or dirt, whatever you want to call it, definitely has puddles on it because of the autumn being more of a wet season. And it is actively raining. Oh, I'll use some of these other Subarus. So obviously there's going to be puddles on the track. They may be the fastest racing line, but they may slow you down in the long run. So let's not take those. Alright, and we're up to first. 3 laps. I think that turned very well. This is definitely a lot more competitive than what I was looking for, so good difficulty change. As again, we're getting used to the game again. If you weren't around for other episodes, I have played this game before. I haven't played the Steam Edition before, and so when you start the Steam Edition, no matter what your progress was on any prior edition, as far as on Xbox, or if you played it on the PC through the Windows Store, you start over. So, not a big deal. I actually enjoyed it. I got through, completed most of everything on Xbox, so the fact that I can start over and play the game again, breathes new life into it, and it's definitely been exciting to actually play through it. So, it looks like we're getting some distance between us in second place, so I will go ahead and skip to towards the end of the last lap, just save some time, unless anything happens. So we'll see you in a second. We're up on our last turn here. Still have a lot of distance between second place, so we'll race a couple races on this above average difficulty, and we'll bump it up again after a few races, unless the game, prompts me to beforehand. Go ahead and continue. Won the race. There's our new emote that we got. So anytime that we're on the top 3, we'll be doing that emote until we change it. 15 grand. So we're up to 172 credits, which is good. 3,600 influence. That'll rank up our dirt racing here. I think that gets us 10 grand as well. So we also ranked up our overall level. So it looks like we're trying to get to our autumn showcase. We have a Horizon wheel span. So we got an emote. So
I expect to see those dance moves next time you're on the podium. Head home if you want to practice, or try new ones.
Go ahead from there. See what our
Hey, Brandon.
next
Welcome
objective
to the
will be.
Horizon Autumn season. My team are helping me find our most influential rookie to compete in the next showcase. Want it to be you? Convince me. Beck tells me you're in round 2 of the Road Racing series. And Joel mentioned that someone named Mike Steele is after you about a stunt thing. Speaking of stunts, Jay's on the hunt for our next stunt hero. And Alex says he's ready to kick off round 2 of dirt racing. But he's really excited to get going on the cross-country series. Well, what are you waiting for?
So here we are in the map. It is definitely getting filled up here with new events that we can do. I'm going to be completely frank and honest. I actually had to restart my game. I lost audio to my headset for whatever reason. When I started the game back up, it still didn't have it in that specific headset. So I switched headsets and I have audio and it's working fine. It looked like the recording was fine, but since I have started the game back, it has actually put me into an online lobby, so there are actual other people driving around and not just the drivatars. And we actually have already qualified for the autumn showcase up here. So I still want to do this dirt race and potentially drive back down and do this street race, or is that what they call it? Road race. So we'll do that before we do the showcase, and then we'll probably do the showcase in the next episode. But right now we're just driving to the Derwent Water Trail. I'm assuming that's how you say it. So almost there. We're about to go through a speed trap, or speed zone rather. So yeah, see what we can get here. Still in the Subaru. I think it ends right at the race, so the speed zones, they average your speed through the entire thing. So our average speed through there was 92 miles an hour. Gets us 2 stars. Not too bad for not too much of a run up and not a, you know, super duper car. So that'll get us influence towards Horizon Winter. So we'll go ahead and start this dirt racing series here.
Race any event in co-op or PvP with drivers you invite from your session.
So here it just goes through. You can do it solo, which is what I'll do mainly. You can do it co-op, where you're working cooperatively with other players against drivatars, or you can race basically online. So
hey Brandon, let's take a look at Horizon Blueprint. This is something I let our old festival boss play around with in Australia, but they're not here. So I need to see if we have any fresh blueprinting talent.
So I'm not going to worry about blueprint right now. Basically that just makes it to where you can put any kind of car class. You can put it during different seasons if you're, you know, not wanting to race in the autumn or the fall, or autumn or the winter. You can put it to where it's in summer. But we're going to go ahead and just do the preset race here. We're going to use our Subaru. Still getting frame drops during cutscenes, or loading screens, whatever you want to call that, but again, nothing's really affected the actual gameplay, so I'm gonna go ahead and start the event. So this is going to be a point-to-point race, not a circuit race, which is, again, what I enjoy more. I like, not saying seeing the same scenery over and over again. I'd rather race from one side of the map to the other. That's my personal opinion. Do you prefer circuit races or sprint races or point-to-point races? Let me know in the comments below. I know there's probably just about as many people that like each one. Ooh, big water. Big old splash down there. Rally cross racing here. I'd be scared to death to do this in real life. I don't understand how the human body can even perceive fast enough to do this. Got 40% through the race. That's somewhat of a lead. Big drift around there. It looks like they're right there. Watch out for all them chickens. Ooh, big air. Just getting all the style points here. I love off-road racing. I should say dirt racing. Off-road racing in this game. I had a little bit of issues with more chickens. But again, that may have been more me, upgrading vehicles more than I should have, just to have a higher spec car, and not really understanding that you can enjoy this game with slower cars just as much, if not more, to really appreciate the actual game rather than just trying to have a fast car. %, coming up on the final straightaway. Well, maybe not so straightaway, but final leg. We'll go in reverse. Got to show off the taillights. So we did pretty good against those. Down to 5-second margins, which is better than, I guess, the 8 to 11, 13 that we were getting on average Drivatars. So we'll keep it there. Like I said, I'm not playing to be competitive. I'm playing just to have fun. So 14 grand in credits, 4,800 in influence. That will upgrade us both. So we got a new emote, and I think we get a wheel spin as well, getting us closer to Horizon winner. So let's see what we get with the wheel spin. Oh goody, a blue shirt.
Oh yeah, you'll look sharp in those. You can head home to change if you like, or just do it here at the festival site.
So as I said in my last video,
now that's
hold on a
worth
second.
ticket to the next round.
So we got more
Kira put me in charge
dirt
of the
racing,
series to help find our next dirt racing champion.
races
From what I've seen of
unlocked.
your driving, I reckon you've got what it takes. Keep on qualifying like this, and you'll earn that title quicker than you think.
Alright, so we unlocked more.
Here's how this is going to
Okay.
work. We're not sanctioned
street
by the festival.
races.
We make our own rules. The best racers stay and the
Another
rest go
street
home.
race
This is the street scene.
up in Edinburgh.
That's cool with everyone.
Alright, so like I said in my last video, I am planning to do just a big wheel spin episode just by itself after I collect so many, because you get super wheel spins super wheel spins and wheel spins pretty frequently in this game, so I plan on doing that at some point. But at the end of some races, when you rank up, or if you rank up in a race, it makes you do a wheel spin for that rank up then, so we just kind of had to do it there. Don't have a choice to skip it. We're gonna go over here and collect this house real quick. This is a house you get for having the VIP edition,
You have
and
arrived
it
at your
is
destination.
free, so we're gonna go ahead and add to our real estate.
Here we go. House and grounds with
500 million. See right there, we get 5 wheel or super wheel spins. And with this, we get a double Forza Time points, which we haven't been introduced to yet, so not too worried about that. We're gonna go ahead and purchase that. 0 credits.
Not gonna lie, I'm pretty jealous of that view. You leave the paperwork to me anyway.
Sitting right on the lake,
Congratulations.
looking good. So this has your home, and we'll leave the other one as our actual dedicated home. Actually, I do want to switch cars. because we are going to go down over here and do the Derwent Lakeside Sprint. So we're going to get into a different car. I think we have to go out here first, and then we can go back into the house for whatever reason. So it did prompt me and say that I had new cars in my garage as well when I signed back in from restarting the game, so we'll see what those are as well. So view all, that's not what I want. I want garage. So we had all the Fords here. We got a new Transit Supervan, we got the Titan Warrior Concept, and we got the Zonda R. So those are all just for having the VIP edition, I believe. So we're gonna take out, I don't want to take out the Mustang, but we really shouldn't have it yet. So we'll get back into our Ford, our Focus RS. In the first episode, I think it was, we painted it, or maybe it was last episode, I don't remember. But we did paint it. It's like that slate gray now, which looks good. We're just going to drive over to our next race. Looks like we've got some influence boards on the way. This one is going to be below the bridge. So, 1,000 influence there. Easy pickup. And that'll go towards our winter winter influence, whatever they called that, to where we can go into the winter season and continue on with the prologue. But I will see you guys when we get to the race. Pulling up to the race now.
You have arrived at your destination.
Say hi to the other player over there and his little Kia Stinger. Jump into the race. I'm going with the Derwent Lakeside Sprint. It's 4.9 miles. We're gonna do it in our Focus. Yeah, we get some frame drops there, but I guess it's just where it's loading. Not a big deal. Not during, as long as it's not during the actual racing, is what I'm good with, or driving in general, so. Alright. Ooh, rotary engine back there. Honda S2000 racing us. These guys are actually pulling away. Let's see if we can get them on the turns. I think that's where we'll be better at. Drafting, passing on the inside. To the inside, is that a Charger in the front? Old school. Very back and forth kinda track here. Sharp right turn. Break into it. We got on the throttle a little too quick there, but doing good. So 38% through. We're up to first. Got quite a good lead so far. And we're flying, coming down a hill. Keeping it in first. And there we go. So you got some lag or frame drops when you cross the line. That's the only place you see it, so you really, so that was 12 seconds faster. Might have to change this up. First place again, 18.5, 5,600. Ranking up our road race. Ooh, the next rank we get a Huracan. Alright. So we'll get more street races or road racing unlocked.
Who is the best road racer here at Horizon?
So I'll be taking the fastest qualifiers through after each round and eliminating the rest. Welcome to round 3.
Alright, so round 3. I think what I'm going to do, I'm going to go ahead and go up here and do the showcase event in this episode. And I think that will
I've been scouring the satellite maps for
get
barns
us
around the festival
quite
and I found one.
quite a bit of
What? I mean, statistically, there's a decent chance there's a classic car in it, right?
So I think I'm going to go up here and do this showcase event. I think that'll get us a good amount of influence, and it might kick us actually over into the winter season, potentially. We did get the first barn find location, so it's somewhere in here. So we can come check that out
Turn around when it is safe to
as
do
well.
so.
But I will see you guys in the showcase event here in a second. For those of you who have not played a Forza Horizon game, showcase events are essentially just very over-the-top races. So I could tell you exactly what we're going to do here, but I'd rather the game show you, because they have sort of like an introduction to the race. So go ahead and jump in here. We're going to jump in solo. Jumping into a Toyota. I don't know if you call it a trophy truck or a rally or Baja rally truck. The Behemoth Showcase. So we are going to be
Brandon.
racing
I know it feels like
The
you're just getting started.
hovercraft.
This showcase is as good an opportunity as you'll get to have some fans screaming your name.
Here we go. And off to the left, you'll see our competitor. So, like I said, just super over-the-top races. You know, in real life, this would never be a thing. I mean, jumping like this in a truck would never be a thing in real life, but, you know, just racing a hovercraft in a trophy truck. Just over the top as it gets. So this is kind of where I was saying I don't like necessarily off-road races. More of, I love the dirt races. Off-road races, I just jumping over the top. Hold on, gotta admire that for a second. So I just don't like all the jumps that are included with actually, like, I guess this would be rally racing. We're 40% through. Fun fact, not 100% certain on this, but I don't know that you can actually lose these races. I've never tried to lose, but in previous games for sure. Okay, I've definitely not had a very good race and still beat whatever it was I was racing at the time, so watch out, deer. Alright, so we're gonna give a little bump. Alright, so this might be a good example. So, in theory, that thing should have taken off. And it's still gonna keep pace with us, it seems, so all is not lost. Across the bridge, hit the brakes. Man, this thing has some suspension on it. We're 92% through. Final stretch. It is bumping us out of the way here. Oh. Okay, just barely made it in front of it. It was like it was trying to push us out of the way. Alright.
Nice! 4 wheels beats 2 fans and a big air mattress any day of the week. I never doubted you for a second.
Any day of the week. Alright, so what did we get there? So 10 grand in credits. Let's see what our rep. Oh, we only got 3 grand for a rep. I thought we'd get a lot more than that, so we did rank up, so we will have a wheel spin. It did count as a cross-country series, which is like the rally.
Well, don't stop now. What am I going to tell people if our brand new showcase champion doesn't qualify for the Horizon winter season?
So let's see what the wheel spin gets us. Hopefully something better than clothing. A horn. Okay.
Oh dear. I knew it was a bad idea to use novelty horns as wheel spin prizes. Off you go and equip it then.
So we got a new horn. Not the biggest or the most exciting thing, but we got it nonetheless. So we'll go ahead and end up there. I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, leave a like on the video. If you want to see more Forza Horizon 4 Steam Edition content, make sure you get subscribed to the channel. I'm going to try to post it every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at least. May have other videos on it throughout the rest of the week, but I'm going to try to stay to at least 3 days a week. But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one.